Zoya Singh Solanki is forever jinxed in her love life and professional life, which reach an all-time low when her rich dentist boyfriend dumps her, and her boss at the ad agency grows displeased with her inefficient work. But soon, her luck sends her to Sri Lanka to shoot an ad film with the Indian cricket team. Zoya accidentally meets Nikhil, the Indian team captain, who is a staunch believer of hard work and against his team's dependence on superstitions. When Zoya gets invited to a breakfast with the team, she reveals that she was born the day when India won its first World Cup. This makes the team believe that Zoya could be their lucky mascot. Her luck rubs off sensationally when the team wins the match in Sri Lanka. This irks Nikhil, who is attracted to Zoya but is also irritated by the media for giving her the credit for their wins. Nikhil is at loggerheads with Robin, the previous captain of the Indian cricket team, whose uncle is the president of the board. When the board hears about Zoya's lucky charm, they decide to hire her as their official lucky mascot. Nikhil is displeased with this and tells Zoya to leave immediately. An angry Zoya goes back home. Later, however, Nikhil visits her and apologizes for his actions and also expresses his true feelings for her, which Zoya happily accepts. Zoya turns down the offer of the board and pursues a relationship with Nikhil. To make Zoya return, Robin gives another ad contract to AWB, with Zoya being made the head. Zoya is extremely happy as it gives her more time with Nikhil and is a changing point in her career. Despite trying their best to keep their relationship a secret, Robin eventually finds out about Zoya and Nikhil's affair. He warns Zoya about Nikhil's intentions, claiming that Nikhil only wants Zoya for himself so that he can be the star player. Initially, Zoya doesn't believe Robin, but after he sends her a video about a previous conversation Nikhil had with a reporter, where Nikhil is advised by the reporter to make Zoya fall in love with him by his charms so that she would reject the offer. Zoya is left heartbroken. She confronts Nikhil, who tries to tell her that Robin is using her to get to him, but in vain. After Nikhil offers Zoya double the amount of the original contract to stay away from his team, Zoya breaks up with him and instead takes the board's offer to become the lucky mascot. Udharan Chenne. Zoya becomes a sensation and is hailed as the cricket goddess as Team India continues to win matches. Zoya is given more credit by the media than the team. Nikhil requests the board to leave Zoya out of one match, which is not very important for the team. Despite being an easy match, Robin purposely loses, making everyone believe Zoya is indeed their lucky mascot and they cannot win without her. Udharan. After being made a goddess for an ad shoot, Zoya comes to realize that even if Team India wins the World Cup, people would believe it is because of her rather than Nikhil's hard work. Realizing that both Robin and his uncle have been using her to oust Nikhil from captaincy, Zoya breaks the contract and refuses to come to the final match between India and Sri Lanka. Zoya apologizes to Nikhil and wishes him luck for the next day. The next morning, the BCCI calls Zoya a traitor and hundreds of people gather outside her house pelting stones. The Indian cricket team are sure about their loss without Zoya, but after Nikhil gives them a speech about how each one of them has worked hard to reach here and didn't need a Zoya factor, implying that they certainly do not need one now. The team plays well, and despite Robin's efforts to drown them, Team India emerges as the winner as everyone comes to believe that they do not need a lucky mascot for their win. Nikhil later shows up at Zoya's house claiming his love for her and they reconcile. Udharan Chenne. In the epilogue, Nikhil and Zoya get married and make it a rule to never have breakfast before a match. The Indian cricket team finally lets go of their superstitions and believes in working hard. Robin and his uncle are suspended by the BCCI for foul play. Zoya finally resigns from her job and opens her ad agency. Udharan.